Alright, so I'm going to try and quickly surmise my thoughts on the shadow casting double bill, starting with Repo the Genetic Opera and the Shadow Cats, and Rocky Horror Picture Show with Excited Mental State. Having never been to a shadow cast before, I did not know what to expect. However, after going, I was quite glad that I did, despite a few things. Now, first off, I'm just going to go in order, start with the Repo side. As everyone knows, I am a huge Repo Genetic Opera fan. I'm not even going to touch on the movie there. I have plenty of videos that will explain my opinion otherwise. But, focusing on the shadow casting alone, they were not up there for portions of the movie, like most of the comic book sequences, or even just some random songs, which was actually fine with me, because I thought, personally, that the Rocky Horror Show cast was up there far too much. There was a cue every 3 seconds, and you couldn't hear the movie, and more specifically, you couldn't hear the music, which is pathetic, considering you're in a theater. And, I realized the community is great and such, but it just didn't cut it for me, and I did not appreciate the constant people shouting out crap. And especially during Repo Genetic Opera, there was Rocky fans shouting out, "Oh, you suck, Repo." You know, that's not needed. I mean, it was already a competition there. By the way, we fucking won. Repo beat them in the drink count. You had to buy a drink to vote for who was your favorite person. Speaking of, the drinks were Zydrate shots for Repo, which is quite a delicious mix. I don't know what they were made of. I'm going to have to ask them, but it was very good. It was $6, which is expensive, but it came with its free pin. It goes toward helping the Shadowcast, but I don't feel so bad about it. Anyway, getting back on topic, the shadow casting for Repo was by and large quite nice. There was a lot more of a parody than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a very more strict reenactment, although I suppose this is much more fun in retrospect. The costuming was absolutely fantastic, for one. Outside of Roddy, which I just didn't really cling to, and the conductor, which was, I'm sorry, Shadow Cats, but kind of downright pathetic. You really need the pompadour. Everything was quite nicely. Shiloh's costumes in particular were quite extravagant. Same with Blind Mag. Pavi was done up quite nicely. Their Reaper Man outfit was good. And they do have a nice ensemble of Genturns. And some really cool Zydrate props. But, like I said, there were some really good gags in it. I'm going to link to all of their videos that I can find on the side here, so just click over there and I'll list the songs. You can go to different ones. And there was in particular a couple gags I don't want to spoil all of them for you, although really I'm not sure if they're going to repeat them or not. So, but whatever. Anyway, they had one in 21st Century Cure where Shiloh is going out to find the bug, where the grave robber just literally dangling a toy bug on a fishing rod, and Shiloh starts grabbing at it like a cat, like very doe-eyed like. She's like looking back and forth like, "Whoa, what's that?" She crawls across the stage, and eventually she just flips upside down and starts flailing her limbs like a cat. It was really funny, and just one of the things that was quite surprising, and I really don't want to spoil it. You will see it though if you watch this. If you watch the We Started This Opera Shit video that I'm linking to on the side. And, this wasn't really a joke, but ironically it kind of was a good gag in and of itself, because you expected a gag and didn't get a gag. But it was, if anyone remembers that scene where the woman flashes the camera, well, yeah, just go watch the video. Good times. But anyway, some really good stuff there. The acting was pretty decent, staging more so, I suppose, is what I'm getting at. And there's a great use of the aisleways. Also in the 21st Century Cure, there was the guards walking up and down the aisleways with flashlights, and We Started This Opera Shit. There was people implanted in the audience to testify. And it was all very well done, actually. I was quite surprised again. And moving on to the Rocky Horror side, I can understand why people would like it. I always try and rationalize things in my own mind, but I did not like it at all. It was just a total clusterfuck to me. And I don't understand why you need to be shouting out crap every 3 seconds. So, you know what, some people, you shout something else, that's pretty funny. For either movie. Like in Repo, they had, where Shiloh's Roddy hijacks one of the TVs outside her house, says, "My limo is waiting." Someone was like, "Get to the chopper!" And that did make me laugh, because that was pretty funny. But, I mean, it was a little more loose with Repo, true. But even when controlled in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, it was too much. It just went on and on forever. And it was just like, yeah, I can't stand this. And I guess we still had to leave about 3/4 way through the show anyway, because we need to catch the last subway back. But Anyway, yeah, it was a fun night, I will say. I don't want to sound too negative here, because I really did have a blast. And if you know what, if you're down just having a straight out party and not really bothering or wanting to watch Rocky Horror at all, then you know what, go to the Rocky Horror ones if you've never been. And if you like Repogenic Opera, I really suggest this shadow casting. It was a total blast. A lot of the jokes only people who've seen the movie numerous times will get. Many times people like myself who frequent the boards, but anyway, quite good stuff. If you like Shadowcast, or if you don't know what it is and you're intrigued by my video, go check out the videos on the side. Good stuff. Also, this Shadowcast I went to see at the Bloor Cinema down Toronto, Ontario. There's Shadowcast playing about the US. There's a Shadowcast main page somewhere on the Repo site. Unfortunately, I can't link it to it because I really don't know where it is, to be honest. Some of the site's kind of labyrinthic, but look around for them. There's sure to be information on that on the site somewhere on the boards. You have to sign up, but good stuff, lots there anyway, so plug for the Repo Opera boards. And, yeah, check them out. Like I said, find any way you can to support this, because this is a really cool thing that's happening. I know it advertised itself as a cult movie, and I'm not sure it's going to work quite like they think it is, but at the moment it's a lot of fun, and I definitely support it. Thoom! Ha!